All right, so I'm just walking around, kind of giving you a glimpse of what's going on. Added the new beds in here. These are the queen beds. This right here is just like an 8-person dwelling unit. It could actually hold 16 because of the double beds. The bottom is red, top is yellow. That is the blacksmith's house. That is the inn that has 24 beds. Those are my yin yang houses. Over there, of course, is the wall that keeps most of the monsters out due to the lighting. The vines are kept to make mossy stones. This is my spruce farm that used to actually extend all the way through here. I've been chopping it down, building out these new massive, dwelling units. And I'll probably put another one similar to this right in here. Might be bigger, might be more fancier, but it's going to be the same premise. There's that llama out there. I'm going to go grab my leash real quick and then bring it in here because, I can then breed them. All right. So llama. Why there? Well, crap. I gotta bait it first. Oh well. So I'll steal one from another villager later. I'll kill the villager off and just take it. Sounds evil, but you can kill them without them attacking you, which is actually pretty neat. You dig a hole under them, so they fall into a pit, and then you just throw sand on top, and they die. I know I'm demented. So here's the there's my one llama, and then of course my sheep. Depending what colors I want. Next ones are probably black or. And I see sheep out there, so let's see if I can lure them in here. Oh, both of them are going to come. Okay. All right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. So Well, there's a white one and a black one. One less color I'll have to try to catch and or dye to get. This is the white. Um, the black one I've got dye for. The yellow ones, of course, clearly I have dye for. You know, I also have red, blue, teal, pink, and a few others. I harvest them from different plants and whatnot. Any which ways, I need to eat. So all right, so one of the things I've been working on out here is I'm going to turn this into like a, sorry about that, turn this into a pathway right here. And this is the prior lagoon. I dropped the water level 3 levels, which took a little bit of time. And then I filled the top layer back in with sand, so it's really 4 levels down. And then filled it completely full of water. And that over there is actually coming out from the river system. But like I was saying, I'm putting walls in here like I do along the rest of this. They're going to have the walls going around it so no spiders and stuff can't just climb straight up and then get in. The wall will go down here and then it'll extend out that way. But this right here is going to be a little pathway. And it's going to go down there. But this is my sugarcane farm. And this is why I grabbed that sugarcane. I can go ahead and drop it in. But it's going to be on this platform. It's pretty straightforward. Sugarcane grows, of course, on sand next to water. So it's literally just sand, water, sand, water, and repeat out as far as you want to go. Now, of course, I ran into the problem of the depths of this being way too deep to keep taking this out. Now, I could have kept going because of that, but the depth there is way too deep to eat through a lot of cobblestone. So I've got to collect cobblestone now because I ran out. So I can finish all of this. But this will at least get me going. And make my paper production a lot faster. I used to have one about half. It was basically one lane of water. I was 2 lanes of water like this, but it was half the length, so it was significantly smaller. Once it fully produced, I then cut it all down and brought it over here. This right here, this wall will actually extend out this way. So this is going to be inaccessible for now. I might later come back in, build a bridge over here, and then make this accessible, and then connect it up to the top corner right over there, and then bring that down. But it's all going to be partition based. This way, if something spawns here, there's no way it can cross over into anything else. Now, this area down here, while there's monsters down there, get out anywhere. That platform is to go inside the castle. It has a little platform to stand on, and then a gate to get in. So it's all partitioning based and lighting it up very, heavily so that monsters just don't attempt to try to come in. So that's really the point I'm with all of that. All this over here I'm gonna leave alone, mostly because of the sea turtle and the life that's there. This area triggered the Atlantis thing, so there has to be something around here somewhere that caused it to be triggered. I don't know what. I'll find it at some point, especially when I start digging down. This entire hill here is going to be gutted because remember, I'm going to take that wall and then as of about right here, no, right there, maybe even right there, it's going to come up, bam, right? So the wall going out there, and then the wall goes here, bam to bam, right? So all that right through here, I'm just gonna fill in with sand. It collapses down, so it's nice. And then if I harvest stand because I need it and I don't want to hit all of that, I can just open up a hole and then go straight in and pull it all out, and then have a tunnel. So that'll be highly unlikely though. This pathway will go up all the way down this. So it's going to be a stone pathway. And then it's going to come back out. Oh, look, another white one. I'm going to go ahead and steal you too. Because now the only reason why sheep are popping up is I don't have... Dang it. Come with me. That'll give me another white one. So now I have white ones. If I do the white and the black, I'll get gray, which I have gray dye, so it's kind of a moot point. I wish you could do other colors like orange. Do you like red and yellow, make orange. It would be nice to have some grades of colors that you cannot get by finding. Right, so you take an orange dye or a yellow dye, you make orange dye, and it continues as such. Did I lose one of these stems? I did. I lost the stem right here. So for all of those people who are new to my farm, the glass here is straight up. You get those flying creatures, they attack you, it's annoying. So put this in long before all this occurred. This was built here because I kept having spiders on my tower that would fall down and break these stems. So I remedied that by just simply put this here so they hit this and then they fall over on top as opposed to on the stem directly. Of course, as I built up, I then start building these next layers in here, which then completely prevented it outright. So it was long term was a waste, but it did save me on all of these. I built the glass going across over it to stop the flying creatures, and then I had to build the side walls because they would just fly under it. Watermelon is typically the main staple my character eats. Not in particular reason other than it's easy to harvest and it keeps growing and I don't have to replant. I have a whole bunch of other food sources in my food box, which is right in here. I have more than one, but this is the main one. It's got the beet seeds, the regular seeds for wheat, the carrots, the all that, and then I have a heck of a lot of bread from all of the wheat I had. So, if I'm going on a longer journey, I'll grab a stack of bread and then some watermelon to balance out the differences because bread has a lot more health. I also have raw meat, the fish, and everything else as well. So, the sand fell from. No, that was me placing here. Over here's my dog. I just leave him there. I don't need him. I don't want to kill him and I don't want him to die and all that fun stuff. So I just let him stay there, just to say I have a dog. Down this hole, which I'll be going to here soon, a little bit later, is the nether portal as well as the maze I'm building. So its sole purpose is to get you all to join in and get lost and don't know what it is. At the same time, allow me to collect all the cobblestone I need in order to build out everything. I could just put a cobblestone generator, harvest off that, but in all seriousness, fun is that if I can build you a maze to play around in. Right. Of course, the downside of a maze is I have to memorize that because otherwise I will get lost in that maze, and that is no fun. So I'm going to put these in here. Now notice this right here is the stone, that's the sand, that's the glass, that's the 3 stages. Right? And that's just so that if I make glass, I move this to the top section. And actually I'm about to make a whole bunch of glass. Not that I need it right now, but I'm going to. And I'm going to go collect in the netherworld. So it's a good balance. So why not? The bin out here is where I keep all my lights, things like that. Wood goes here. And then food goes up here. So if I go to my box, I should be able to get all of this. Yeah, I can do all of it. Now, as it stands, this is a little long process, so I wish there was a quick and easy way to just select all of these, select the resources, and then just select lava, and it pull from your bins. Remember, I play survival mode, so if I'm doing creative mode, there's no need to do any of this nonsense. But I find that the most relaxation and enjoyment is to actually play survival mode, because you can die, you can lose everything, which can suck massively, but it's a risk that I take. So because of it, you'll find that some of the things I build are more for safety and my well-being as a player, as opposed to being structurally perfect, right? So now the shelving up in the next couple levels above me, I'll be building out those into massive storage units later. Now I hate holding lava like this because I get fat fingers and I hit every button under the sun, and it's a horrible thing. I lose a lot of stuff. So there's that. Now I'm not getting the bins off of these yet, the pails, because in a second I will, and it'll be much quicker. And then here in a minute we'll run over to the netherworld, collect more lava. Now the reason my nether portal's at the bottom, if anyone hasn't already figured out, is it puts me next to the lava. Simple solution. Instead of trying to find a way to get to the lava through all of the monsters and everything, it literally just spawns next to the lava. Problem solved. Sometimes the simplest things we can do. It's been a little bit of effort up front, and then take care of it by that means. I got about 30 more minutes, and I'm gonna hop off here. So I'm trying to make this go as quick as possible, so I can show you as much as I can in that time frame. Now with my worlds, remember when I broadcast doing this world to explore, I have found a total of 3 villages, and I've got a lot more to do and explore still. So the glass I'm using here will be made to build an underwater room. So essentially this will become the ceiling and the walls of the room. And above me, of course, will be the water. Not that I'm going to plant the water there. I'm actually going to build this under that lake, so you can see everything above you, the monsters, all that fun stuff. I might build a trap for the monsters to fall into to kill them. I always like a good, fun time. But all right. I don't need to grab. I just need to go to the Nether portal. I keep everything I need in the Nether portal and put it all back, which includes food, supplies, wood, cobblestone, a whole bunch of stuff. And as you can see, these levels that I dug out up there, it's pretty straightforward. Now I'm backing into this because when I get to the other side, I'm going to pull straight out and go down. Yes, I put it in like that. It's kind of like a mechanism. So like I said, I have a lot of this here. This, and I probably should go ahead and make another couple shovels. Now in this world, I don't like holding on to everything all at once, because I don't want to run the risk of losing anything. The coal, of course, is to make more torches if I need them. And dirt. I need dirt. Give me 1 second, my phone keeps going off. It does work. Interesting. Okay, so oops, this one. Drop one of these off. I don't need both. All right, so makeshift up, and over. So this is where I came out at. You can easily just walk around to this side and come out on this side if you preferred. This is all the lava, and what I've been doing, as you can see, is this has a 1 entry point. This is so that nothing can attack me, but I can still scoop up lava if I need it. This side over here is being slowly built out. And if you jump up here, you'll see that there is a roof starting to be formed. But to get more of it built out, I need more lava removed. So, good timing. Whatever. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is just offload a lot of this lava because I have all that extra space and I don't want to run the risk of losing it all. Mostly because that would be a hell of a lot of steel that, or iron, whatever you want to call it, lost. So, alright, come over here. I'm going to keep drilling this out. I don't want to get to the point where I don't fall off the edge. Kind of get me a little better escape. Make sure there's no other flying beasts. Alright. Whoops. Classic rock. Now I'm going to put that up as a barrier just so monsters don't come over here. Alright, so that's filled. And essentially I'm going to keep building this out until I get all of this, probably up to that magma block there, and then I'll cut it across. And then from there I'll likely start here and then I'll push this out. At some point when I get out maybe another 20 blocks, I'll be taking this down until it's all filled in and dug out. Okay, so go put the stuff back. I don't need the dirt. I don't need this. I need to eat. Okay, so there's the food. Now all the lava. Now, like I said, I'm bad about dropping lava in different places. So I'm taking my finger off of that button completely because I will drop it. I've done it before. And will likely do it again. Alright, so there's that. Those are rocking and rolling. Yeah, about 25 done. Okay, so task. I need to make some. I need to eat first, but I need to take some cobblestone that I have. I don't have much left, so I keep saying I need to go get some. And I'm gonna offset these for a second. So when I'm down there working, I need this tool, this tool, this tool. I don't need any swords. There's no monsters. It's well lit. I'll need food, lighting, and then the tools. So let me get the lighting real quick. I grabbed a stack of 64. It uses quite a bit. Now from here, most of this is going to be stone. And that should do it. Now, it might look excessive, I get that, but trust me, you'll see why. So, as you come down the staircase of nothingness, there's 3 levels here. This level, the level down there, and then where another portal is. Now, this level here, of course, it's just been... These right there, that little recessed area, is the entrance to the next room once I build it. There's one back there and the other ones. This has a tunnel that's 300 blocks in. That's where I found the initial lava pit. I just literally picked a direction and went until I found lava. Took a whole bunch of buckets, collected it all, made another portal. Problem solved. This next level, you can't really drop down in right here, but you can come here and then slide back in here. It's a big circle, technically speaking, but rooms are all identical, right? It just goes in a big circle all the way around the staircase, just like this, right? Those are filled, those are block. All right, so, but it comes back to the staircase. This one's slightly different. There's a room here, here, and here. So it's kind of like those 4 rooms, right? But then you can keep on going in. And then it stops here. So you have another, you just go at that angle all the way. I need a bit more, and what I was thinking was building this next room out here. Building this room out, building a room out there, go in another room after that, and then connect back over. And then where this is, I might actually, you know what, let me carve a room out there. That's what I'll do. It'll at least match the one above it, so to speak. So the room design is very straightforward. You have 4 bricks over, then a spacing of 2 for the door, 4 bricks over, and that is the room. So it's a total of, it's 10 by 10, right? The 11th being the ring on the outside. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there I would turn 1, 2, 3. Right. Now, the problem with this setup is I need lights. So you have to put lighting in. And yes, that's the 4th one, because I know I said 1, 2, 3. But that's really a total of 4 right there. And then you do 1, 2, 3. So you can put the light there. Right. And this out. Well, when you carve this out, you need to go up to 1, 2. Be careful when you do this. There could be lava, there could be gravel, a lot of things that could be in the way. You hit both sides, And the reason why is if I ever carve out this next room, you instantly see where the door is upon carving. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Light goes there. Bam. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, all this iron sitting here, it's going to be all mined out, so it's not going to matter. Drop in the torches, and then I move on. You're 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Light. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Now, carve out this direction, it should bring me up right in front of the. I shouldn't even have to count this one. Yeah, right there we go. Place the there, and voila. Next part is to carve out this lower section through all of this. I'm gonna do it right along the stairs, so carve it out. Now, I could harvest out that redstone. I'm gonna wait. Whoops. So sometimes you make boo-boos. And when you make boo-boos, you can just fill them in. I usually use granite, but sometimes I use dirt. Alright, so this side's got, so now I can go knock out this redstone. The reason I waited on it was just because I was feeling like it. No particular reason. Alright, so I'm not going to touch this behind the staircase just yet. I'm going to touch to the other side of the staircase. I've learned from doing the other levels that the staircase can be tricky if you don't pay attention. So that's why I hollow out next to it and then clear all that other section out. Therefore, I can see a good picture of the staircase. Now, this one's straightforward because the staircase is in the middle of the room as opposed to all the way at the random portion through it. But anyway. All right, so once you get this preliminary outline done, the same is going to hold true, and you're just going to mine straight up. Now, if you mine straight up, I can't reach that brick up there. That's the highest, so it's up to the highest point. So if I jump, I can hit it, see? And that's an 8 brick up. It's the 9th brick that you can't hit. Essentially, you're going to just carve straight back here, and the same thing on the other side. And then you'll wipe out everything to one side over here, come over here, wipe everything out on this side. And then when you get to this section, this is where it gets a little more tricky, because you gotta be aware of the steps. I'm just gonna power through this portion of it. There we go. This is how I usually collect my cobblestone. Like I said earlier, I can build up these mazes, and at the same time build a structure down here, collect the resources at the same time. So it's got multiple purposes, and it's just how I've always operated. I have a lot of kids I babysit or watch and care for that love to connect in and play these games. So these worlds are built for the kids, and the more unique things that they see here that they wouldn't see, when they typically go play or watching videos online, the better you see it. I've had a lot of kids, when I say I build a house underwater, they're like, you can't build a house underwater. That makes absolutely no sense. And then they see it, and then they're like, oh, wow, it's amazing. Never considered that. So I like to push the game's limits on what you can and can't do. But everyone's different. So you got some people who will dedicate the time to building, a Starship Enterprise, right? And then you got other people who just run around trying to kill other people. It just depends on the player and what they're into. For me, though, it's just about making something unique and something that people are going to remember, and then try to I don't set out with a specific plan or an outline of how I build a building or a structure. I don't think that far into them. I just start building it and see what it looks like. And then if I need to alter it, I alter it. Now, I did all that real quick because I want to stop switching between. Now, this staircase ceiling that we see here is going to be carved out as well. That'll be one of the next things I do after I clean this room out, which I don't know if I'm going to get to today. I got to leave in about 8 minutes. So, yeah, I got 2 more levels in. Now the resources that end up in the wall like this, I leave because if I need it later, when I clean out the room on the, I'll gut it then and then fill it in with something. All right, so this chunk of the room is almost done. There we go. So that's what the side of the room will look like. Now I still got to do these stairs right here. That's easy. Just go straight up. Go next to it. Go straight up. Go over here. Straight up. Now, if you start going up these stairs, you got to be careful because, like I just went up one, I got to actually pay attention to that ceiling line. There we go. So that's what that room would look like on this side. Now I got to carve out that side, and we're good to go. Let's see if I can clean it out before I gotta leave. These rooms, because of how I light them, are well lit, and therefore monsters do not spawn in them. Therefore, I don't run the risk of actually, dying. There is always the potential, do not be fooled, that you crack into a room that's full of monsters when you do this right here. There could be a space that's filled, and you just have to either close it real quick or fight with your tools as opposed to a weapon. Choose your preference though on if you want to carry a weapon or not. If I'm out about in the world, I do. Most of the time, not always. If I'm busy shoveling a lot of stuff to collect resources, I'll just forgo it and use the shovel or the axe. Just know how to play. Shovel there. Is that I told her? It's getting louder. With the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. I walked inside, giving her next jerky. Times she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me. Yeah, so I got a whole bunch of music in the background. I'm pretty sure on these videos, so you're just gonna hear me speak or sing along with it. Every once in a while, my headset does go out because it's getting flooded. It is a Turtle Beach 700. StealthSeries. It's pretty good to have on, but for whatever reason, my console just keeps going in and out with it. Could be my console; it's older, but I'm just waiting for the new Xbox to actually come out, and then I'll look at an upgrade, maybe do a snowball or something. So that's the room. You would normally just come out here and then go into the portal. Now you have a room that you can come into and go explore. Like I said, the next goals, like I have a room here, right? Gutting this room right here would then connect that room and that room. Which is what's likely going to happen. And then on this side, I'll make that room back there, this room, and then the room up here done. So it ends up being all the way around the portal, just like the level above it has. And then from there, well, this one is around the staircase, not the portal. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is that it would be circling all of that. And then from there, I just keep building out more and more rooms. Like I will literally just say I'm going to go left, and then I'm just going to drill this out like 5 or 6 rooms. And then I'll go to the room right in front of it and drill that out for the same corresponding number. The room in front of that, drill that for the same corresponding number. And I'll repeat that process until it's completed. So that's that. I'm going to run up to the top, drop these resources off, and eat some food. That's going to be it for this broadcast. I would highly recommend you all to check out my other videos. Like and subscribe. And I'm going to keep producing these. I play this every day. Again, you can add me to Alex Live. I will like game. You'll be a visitor, not a participant, but you can join in, explore the map, see all the things I've been doing, the details. If you find something pretty cool, I'll go there with you, build it out, make a point, whatever the case may be, and we'll make it happen. So, like I said before, I did that to collect cobblestone, and I got a pretty fair amount. Not to mention 27 more iron, some more redstone. So it was a pretty good haul overall. I moved my storage bin on, so I'm trying to remember where I stuck what. So you see all the axes I have? The next tasks I do, and I'm going to keep drilling out more of those rooms. Fill that bin of cobblestone up because I need to make some, I need it for finishing those walls out there, which I may just go ahead and do real quick. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Why not? We'll just grab all of that. All right. Screw the broadcast. We're gonna do a little bit longer. So bear with me just for a moment. I'm gonna run over there. Oops. Okay, so we are almost back over here. Remember, I said this is going to be built up with cobblestone walls. It's going to come down. It's going to go over there. The finish point isn't over here. It's actually over here. I need to finish building this wall up, and it's in this specific section right here. Okay, so I put some other stones in here. Whoops. Alright, so that's finished. I'll need to put a wall in on this side at some point. Which again requires more, guess what, cobblestone. Yep, you guessed it. Alright, so damn flying birds. Motherfucker. Seriously, whoever added those to the game, you know what? Yeah, you. Fuck you. I mean, I get it. They're cool. Bitch, take that. Those shits are a little just annoying. I mean, the logic on the math logic, the sequencing is pretty straightforward. They fly down to attack, right? On that swoop down, you hit them just right. They fly away without hitting you. If you do it too slow, they'll hit you. And that's how that comes down in place. Now, I'm going to do it on this row right here. So he did just attack, and I wasn't paying attention. But he still, so fuck him. And he's dead. So there's that fucker dead. Alright, so as I said, the wall's gonna come out this way. Why'd you run away for? God damn it, another bird showed up. And he still took damage. I've always noticed that there's usually two of these that are out, flying around. Now, have you ever tried under something that deals more damage? These die a lot faster. But I don't have one on me. It's in my chest. Little bitch. Then again, I should have been paying attention. That's what I thought. Here you go. Here you go. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, kamikaze. Death. Sweet justice. Alright, so again, got the wall finished, being built up. I need to put the actual wall around it. And then that will protect me from spiders essentially walking up like this motherfucker just did. I don't know why you just came over here. You know you die. That wall's going to be extended out. And then I'll probably bring it over and back or something. Straight across or something. I don't know. Some bullshit. This will be a walkway. This will be to the sugar, cane farm right here. Sometimes it just hits me to do something like that, and I do it. I don't think twice about it. There is a potential that something I might do with this. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, I might build my walkway across and then put sand here. No, I'll either do a walkway down on both sides of it, or I might just let that be filled in with water and up to right there, so you could get in there and swim with the water. And more than likely, it's just going to be a walkway, though. Anywho, hope you all have a great one, and I will be back on later. As a reminder, like and subscribe. Add me on Facebook. No, not Facebook. Fuck that. I don't really use Facebook. Use Xbox Live and get that shit going. Join up when I'm broadcast. It's usually every night for anywhere from 30 minutes to 4 or 5 hours. It just depends on what I've got going on, and we'll go from there. Thank you all for joining, but have a good one.